Hi, everyone. Welcome to a new unit. We're going to be starting a new unit on viruses. Figured that would be appropriate. It's only going to be a few lessons, probably 6 lessons or so, but I think it's important for us to know about what everyone's been talking about lately. So you're going to start by doing your attendance form in Google Classroom, just as we've done over the last couple days. Then you're going to go into classwork and you'll see a new subject heading for mini virus unit and a new lesson, lesson 1, introduction to viruses. The first thing you're going to do is click on the do now. The do now will take you to a document that looks like this. You're going to be directed to a website that shows you the COVID virus in real time. So if you look at the map on the right, it kind of shows you where active cases are. It can scroll over things and look at different countries, look at different states in order to see the total number of cases around, the active cases, the recovered cases, the fatal cases. There's also additional information on the left-hand side of the screen that you can kind of scroll through looking at numbers and get more information about those numbers there as well, and even some news for those as well. So what I'd like you to do while you're exploring that website is to write down at least 4 additional pieces of information for what you notice and what it means. We've done these sorts of charts before in class, just so you have kind of an idea of something you could start with. I put one down. It says every continent has some cases of COVID-19. That's something I noticed by looking at the map. And what that means is it's a widespreading virus. It's not contained to a certain place. You can tell me at least 4 more additional things that you notice and what it means. If you have more things to say, you can always add rows. Once you get that done, we are going to move into looking at our driving question board. It is digital, so the D works for digital as well. This is essentially doing what we would normally do with our sticky notes, putting them up on the board in a digital environment. So the questions we are thinking about is, how does a virus get you sick and how does a virus spread to others? So you're going to imagine that you're sitting there in class with a Post-it note and you're going to jot down a question that you have related to this topic. You're going to write your name and the question that you have. You can do 1 to 2 questions. Make sure that you are not removing, editing anybody else's question here. We're all being respectful, just like we would if we were standing around the board. But this is just going to give us a way to see what people in our class are interested about. I want you to do at least 1 or 2 questions. After that, you're going to go back into your stream and you will see posted in the stream directions to get to Nearpod. We're going to use Nearpod. Oops. Let's get going. We're going to use Nearpod in order to do our model drawing. So we are going to get 2 slides posted up. One will first ask you to draw a picture, a model to show. That'll be the code, or you'll get the code in your stream. First one is you're going to add on to this drawing to show how a virus spreads to others. This will be bigger on your screen. You'll be able to draw on it. After a little bit, I'm going to then direct you to the next slide, or I'm sorry, this will be the first one. How can a virus make you sick? You'll draw over it, you'll see this, and then I'll direct you to the next slide, which is, how does a virus spread to others? And you'll draw that on there. You'll get to Nearpod by going into your stream. There will be a link there with a class code. To finish up, in the last 5 to 10 minutes of class, you'll see an exit ticket pop up into your screen. It'll take you to a Google form. You tell me your block. You tell me your first name, your last name. I've given you a link to go to a comic from NPR. It's a comic for kids to give you a little bit of information about COVID-19 in a simplified way. You're going to look through the comic and you're going to tell me one thing you learned from the comic and then any questions or feedback that you have for us. You guys are doing a great job, and I look forward to chatting with you today in class. Check out the stream. We will have a link posted for a Zoom if you need to check in with any questions you have.